Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to EPSEX online sport program. This is your biology teacher Farhana from EPSEX Boys Campus, Jehlam. Today we will study chapter 6, that is nutrition in humans. First of all, we should know what is nutrition. Nutrition is the process by which organisms obtain food and energy for growth, repair and maintenance of the body, and it is very important for our good health. Main functions, or we can say the processes that involve in the nutrition, these are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Ingestion, in which food is taken into the body. Digestion, large food molecules are broken down into the smaller one. Absorption, digested food substances are absorbed into the body cells. Assimilation is the process in which absorbed food substances are used for growth, energy and repair. And the last one is egestion, in which undigested food is removed from the body. These are the main five processes that take place in the nutrition. Now we will study human digestive system. Human digestive system, it is very well developed. It consists of gut or alimentary canal and some accessory organs. Accessory organs are the organs that are not part of the gut but they are involved in nutrition. These includes salivary glands, liver, gallbladder and pancreas. And alimentary canal contains organs where food passes through. These are mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small and large intestine, rectum and anus. The first organ that is involved in the digestion is oral cavity, through which food is taken into the body. It consists of two main processes that are mastication and secretion of saliva. Mastication, breakdown of large food molecules and increases the surface area of food particles. It is also known as mechanical digestion. And the second one is secretion of saliva, which contains salivary amylase that digest starch to maltose and lubricates and moisten the food. And it is also known as chemical digestion, means it involves the action of enzymes. The next one is pharynx and esophagus. The tongue rolls the food into small slippery round masses called bolus. Bolus is the end product of the food that has been chewed and lubricated by the saliva. Now question arises, how come the food entered the esophagus and does not go to the respiratory tract? The answer is very simple. There is a epiglottis present in our mouth. When the food is swallowed, it closes and it prevents the bolus from entering the trachea and ensures the food enters the esophagus. Now, peristalsis, it is the wave-like contraction in the wall of the alimentary canal. Walls constricts here and circular muscles contracts, longitudinal muscles relaxes and the food or bolus move downward towards the stomach. Stomach. Stomach is the muscular organ located on the left side of the upper abdomen, and the stomach receives food from the esophagus. It is about 20 feet long. There are two sphincters present which prevent stomach from leaking out of gastric juices, that are cardiac sphincter and pyloric sphincter. Small intestine. The next organ is small intestine. It is named so because its diameter is much smaller than that of the large intestine and it finishes the food digestion. It is the organ in the gastrointestinal tract where most of the end absorption of nutrients and minerals from the food take place. It is just lies between the stomach and the large intestine. It consists of three main processes or parts, we can say duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Here are some enzymes that are secreted from the digestive organs. Salivary amylase secreted from mouth, which helps to break down of carbohydrates. Pepsin secreted from the stomach, breakdown of proteins. Maltase, lactase, sucrase, and peptidase, which is secreted from the small intestine, breaks down sugar into smaller simple molecules and breakdowns of proteins. trypsin and chymotrypsin, amylase, lipase secretes from small intestine and pancreas, breakdown of protein, starches and fats. The large intestine, it is the site where undigested material are transported and water absorption happens. Large intestine, it is the last part of the digestive system, the final stage of the alimentary canal, and it is about 1.5-meter long. The next one is rectum, the site of feces formation and temporary storage of the undigested food. Anus, the site where feces are expelled out of the body. Now, here is the overview of the human digestive system. Following are the parts: mouth, then esophagus, then on the left side, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. These are the main parts or organs that is involved in digestion. That's all for today. Thank you.